Okay, we're in the final stages, so we're now going to combine the RGB and the luminance together. So we go to all processes, we'll use LRGB combine. You don't have to tick the RGB because it's already created, but we do need the luminance. So luminance is selected from here, luminance. We'll just apply it. We're not going to use we may play around with the lightness and saturation just to see how this turns out, but we won't use any chrominance noise reduction. We're just going to apply and just to see how it turns out. So, oops, the RGB here, that's with luminance. That's without. Without. I kind of like the way that looks already. So, yeah, we're going to close that. We're going to minimize the luminance because we're going to use it for a mask in a second. Yep, that doesn't look too bad. Now we're going to run some further noise reduction. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the luminance master as a mask. Oops, show mask. Invert the mask. Now we're going to run some noise reduction. TGV denoise in lab mode, which is luminance A and B mode. We can just defaults, keep them both applied. We're going to apply it. This will be our final noise reduction, which should be enough. We're going to bring back some of the detail with the multi-scale linear transform, because when a lot of noise reduction can take away some of the detail. So even with masks, I have to admit, some people will spend hours on masks, and especially star masks, which I haven't used a great deal of star masks, but then I haven't been shooting stuff where I've needed it too much. So we can just close that. If we unshow the mask, let's get in close and have a look. If we just undo it and then reapply, so it takes some of the edge off, which is good. So that mask is now done. Our luminance is now finished with. We'll just leave it there anyway. So we're now getting close to a working image. Okay, now I think we'll just do curves adjustment. We'll just do a bit of a saturation boost with the preview, which is always nice. So we can just play around, and so that would be flat line. We bring it up a bit. Too much. Looks okay. Apply it. Yep. Doesn't look too bad. We'll come back to curves because we will make another adjustment. Okay, now we're going to use another noise reduction process, but it's actually to remove the green. SCNR, noise reduction, SCNR, removes the green casting, which you get. No one likes green. Neutralizes the colors a bit better. So see that green tint? You see there's like a green green background. Takes it away, which is good. Okay, so now let's go for a bit of sharpening. We can turn off, in fact we can clear all that altogether. We can just use, we're using detail layer, and we're using the bias settings. We're going to use layers 1 and 2. It's going to be a test, so we'll go 200 in the first layer, 100 in the second layer, just to see how that works. We can apply it. So you can, yeah, you see, definitely a boost. Whether it's too much, you just need to check around, make sure the stars, there we go. Some of the stars, you see they start to, you can use a de-ringing mask, and this is where star masks come in, but because it's a wide field shot, I'm not too worried about that. Let's just reduce that slightly. Oops. Let's go 100, 100. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, right, from there, we're done with this. We're done with the no, we need that. No, we're just going to run a script, which is dark structure enhance. 40 may be too much, but we'll run it and see how it turns out. I think probably more 10 to 20 might be more on par with this image. As you see, because the center will get really dark. It's just not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay, we'll leave that. And our final thing we're going to do the curves again. We're going to do it in the RGB Cake channel. I'm just going to bring up a preview, bring the backs down slightly, increase the highlights, only a smidge, I'll apply it. We're done, and now we're going to do a final histogram transformation. We've still got a lot of room in the front of the histogram, so we can start to bring our black point in a bit, not too much. Bring up the midtones. Looks okay. We'll apply it. And we'll leave it at that. I think that looks pretty good. So there we go. A combination of two datasets to bring out HDR, a less blown core, kept surrounding detail. I like it. It works out quite well. We've got some good nebulosity around here. Yeah. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Bit of a learning curve for myself. It's always nice to try new things. So thanks very much.